Hey YouTube, it's Nate out here. How the fudge you doing? And today we're gonna be
Does he really say that?
All right,
yeah.
we
How
started.
the fudge you
We
doing?
have commenced now. We are going to talk about 334, and by the time this is out, that chapter's already been released online, but we're going to be covering 35, 36, 37 for the Fast Pass. In 3 weeks, you're free to watch this because you'll be caught up, but this is a Fast Pass discussion. Do not come to
Fast
me
pass.
about spoilers.
FAST
You'll see
Fast
it.
PASS.
pass.
You'll see it in the title, in the description, and I'm telling you verbally. Don't cry on me in the
Fast
comments.
pass.
Shambles.
Anyways,
And and
how's
if you
everyone
hear
doing?
backwards, pass fast.
Let's
Facts.
go.
How's everyone doing?
Facts.
Hewitt, that grandson of High Urine,
Yo, goat, Johnson, ha, goat.
the bearded
Okay,
goat, and
Johnson.
White gang.
the orb.
That's scary.
Should have said white power. Should have said white power.
I should have. That
the orb merchant, Lord Eisen,
Yes.
and the
Let
better
me
half,
tell you
and the
about the
better
beauty of
half of the
Phantom
Low
Moon's
Tolerance
orb.
podcast, Young Tris.
Okay, Yama form.
So let's kind of start with 34 before we kind of just hop into everything else. But I mean, how do you guys feel about the chapter that just came out online?
Oh, let me read it real quick. It's like, nah.
That's what the good. Oh, he's dead. He's gone. Finally.
Thank God
That's the
he's gone.
badass.
You're we got about the paint.
Like you were saying earlier, nobody likes Gundam.
out.
Nobody.
We don't care. But I mean, what do you guys think was insignificant about this chapter? Like anything important? Or
Only thing I liked was fucking. I like when Bam gets mad anytime. Like, so he was like, fuck. Maybe I didn't really want to save him as much as I thought I did. Maybe I'm a herb. I ain't a real hero.
Like frustrated with his own
yeah.
decision making skills because in order to climb the tower and be successful with it, like obviously in more critical moments he's not going to be able to make the wrong decision. I think that's an easier time for him to make the wrong decision to himself,
Yeah.
obviously, because they really don't mean anything. Like at the end of the day, like if Dang Dang or a goofball got killed, like he would be like, damn, but he really wouldn't be shook, while they continue on with their journey. But if one of his close friends got killed because of the wrong decision he made, I think it would wear on him a lot. So
But do you guys at all care about this Louis Dang Dang thing? You care?
No,
fuck
No, not really.
not at all.
Literally, like a lot of these pieces in the cage are just like set up. Once again, like I say, and all the other discussions we have, this is all set up to get Yama into like the bigger picture. Because every single canine I can give a shit less about, bro. Dang Dang, Carzone, Gato, all of them.
Jordan tough though, but facts.
Just
Facts.
'cause
I
his
feel
name
like
Jordan.
I feel like everyone out of that like top 10 close to Yama is finna get slaughtered.
I'm about to get washed.
I don't know.
I like what Doom said to me. Like, yo, niggas die, B.
For real though,
Keep it
for
moving.
real. And it's some bum ass nigga. You good?
But it's like
Yeah.
he's like, yo, you have to focus on what you can do from now on, because like it already happened. It is what it is. But I always laugh at how Doom kind of treated the kiddo. He's like, you try to sacrifice other people for your kid. Like,
Literally.
that's some nerve. Look at this guy. He's like, look at this guy. So he's like, don't worry about him. He whack. Doom did not care.
At all.
Nope. But yeah, they kind of dwell on that for a while, and then I do kind of like that he didn't get to save both of them, I guess, like, and kind of called out the hypocrisy of like, you can't even judge me because like if you reverse the situation, how are you any better than them, because one of them are still gonna die. So. But yeah, I didn't really care about that. I don't really care when CU does shit like this that's not gonna tie into the overarching story. Like, I don't care about these guys. Are they coming with us? Is Louis coming? Like, if not, shut up.
I get that, but at the same time, like there's filler in a lot of series. I mean, I know it doesn't make it like okay, but sometimes there's just some off-screen shit that needs to happen. Just I always imagine it if it was like a series. Like a lot of shit that I like is like hour-long episodes, and sometimes there's time where they're having fucking dialogue with each other. Where I'm like, is this really like important to the series, or is this just kind of like a comedic relief, or kind of like a personal struggle for
I kind of
Bam
feel
or
like the
Blank?
idea of this whole thing is for us to be like, oh no, like oh dang, and none of us.
Is there?
But it
But
was
is there like
like me and Joey were talking about earlier. Like the internal struggle for Bam about it though is good because it actually gives some,
I
character
mean,
building. What's up?
in my opinion, it's more logical to save Dang Dang because like he was a normal kid who got his heart stolen for another kid.
And he's stronger, I guess.
Louis was supposed to die to
Better
natural
fighting,
selection.
dog.
But
Okay,
Louis looked cool.
At least you
So
can
I
make
choose
money
Louis.
off.
He looked better.
I'm also
least-
curious though. Is there gonna be like obviously because it's not like the first time that we've seen like they've gone in like on hearts. You know what I mean? Like how Karaka had his own special heart. Like he has his
Yeah.
heart, and then now like you see how like this they had Doom's heart and somebody else, a kid, and I wonder if they're gonna like they
I
probably
know
won't.
I know what you mean. It's more coincidental, I think, because it's kind of
Yeah.
like what me and Hemmings were talking about, like how eyes have been a huge like thing in the tower now,
Yeah.
and like specific designs too. Like Yasratcha, I mean, we don't have any insight to if his eyes do anything crazy, but they look crazy. Like they're completely different.
Yeah,
But those both might just be coincidental. I personally have no idea. I'd love to see more stuff like that and more like spells, seals, curses.
yeah, facts. All right, word.
I think that might be the way that they steal most people. They probably like take their heart away and then their body's
Mhm.
like inanimate, but they can't kill them like
I
that. So
didn't check this, but I think someone told me he said that the K9 people can survive without their hearts for something like that in a blog post. I don't. Someone will have to confirm that. I don't know.
Yama sacrificing his heart.
I'm not checking, and I don't care that much. But
Like a roach without his head type shit.
if it's, if it's true though, let me know. But yeah, I mean that'll be cool to see some more of that stuff. Well, Yama pulls up on cousin Kaller. You kind of just watched him. I thought that was funny because Kaller's like, I'm gonna take him to the middle and we gonna gangbang him. And Yama just G-checked him. He looked at him like, "Are you really gonna do this?" And he's like, "Nope, I'm not."
Yeah, he said, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm gone.
He's like, "I don't want any of this smoke." And then he just blew him up. I didn't think he died though, because he's like some weird mucus. I thought he's gonna regenerate, but he's dead. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Bro, Yama put the fear of God in that young man, bro. He said, "Oh my God."
no. He said, "Oh my dog." I think he said it backwards.
This nigga.
So I thought it was funny. And then like he looks gross. You know, anybody would kill someone who looks like that. I'm like, bro, this is your peaceful negotiation right now. You just murdered their man, and he said, "Yo, he ugly though." So it'd be like that. That's my goal though. How do you feel about this guy Fusil, whatever his name is, Lobo BF Fusil?
The armor guy, the gold.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about him? Because he pulled up.
I respect him, yeah. Like just like Yasratcha said, like, yo, I respect you, bro. You did your thing, but just like he said, bro, it's not your time yet. You're not ready for that.
Yeah.
You're not ready for that. But I like his design is like that armor shit is sick.
Yeah, somebody. I guess I'll just bring it up because somebody asked me in the comments from my last video. They want to know if the armor that he has on is somehow related to what Karaka has on. If you think there's any type of connection, significance. Because
I mean, in the sense that it's all over his body, and like it seems like it's like binded to him almost.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess yeah. But although like just like with the like it could be coincidental too. You know what I mean? Because like
Because Karaka could he can contort his body and that shape into different things. That's to where his just looks like strictly armor.
I kind of felt like the elder envoys, like the way he looked a lot like Karaka's armor, more so than this one. I think it was Mule. If you ever talk about the guy that had the bomb and the Yama, if you do this, I'll blow up the K9 people. Like that guy design to me looked more like Karaka's armor more so than this one. This is just armor in my opinion.
Yeah, because when you look at the like when they're going down and he says like I don't know who you are but watch and learn, you see like he has like it looks like long johns on and then he has like the armor over it type shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like his like base armor, whatever is like the gray bodysuit type shit, and then he has like that glow shit over it.
Yeah. Then the Yasratcha pulls up. Yeah, makes that funny face. He's like, smell the mud around here, and he's on his cat. And he's just kind of like, all right, so get the flashback with the Baylord brothers. He's drunk. My goat's drunk on cider. They're talking about if they ever run into well, they call them feline cat people. And at first I thought I was kind of like what, but then I remember if you really think about it though, I guess there's different types of species in terms of like canine people. We have cat people. We know the goat too raw because he's too raw. He's a goat man. So you think there's like a bunch of different kind of species like this, like not like more than 3?
Yeah, I feel like, and they all have to be part of the Lopavia family to some degree at least, whether
Or
they're
like
fucking
some
like
kind of branch or
yeah.
okay, because like
Yeah, because
yeah, go ahead.
Doom strictly pointed out if you see him with light blue head and amber eyes, like so. There's clearly other feline people out there.
Yeah, he said don't fight that kid. Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
said run.
he said run when you see him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's something about Yasratcha that's different than other like cat people. Because he didn't specifically say cat people. He's like, nah, it's just that nigga.
Yeah, because he said
Yeah.
they
For the
can,
rest of them, just don't fuck with that nigga.
yeah, they're like the rest of them. Yeah, murder them. But I mean, I think we could infer that he's probably the leader of that branch because there's 20 different branches in the Lopobia family. So he's probably the strongest or leader of the cat branch. If feline branch, cat branch, whatever they're gonna call it,
Yeah.
he's probably the one who runs that. So that
Do
would
you
be,
think like the canine people like got exiled or something, and which is why like these like or like not even maybe not like just maybe these 3, which is why like they're like the Baylords because they're their own little family, although they're still technically part of like a bigger family. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, like essentially considering they're like fucking animal people. But I don't know.
It could be that the reason why he has domain over them is that he could have gave the power to Doom, or he could have gave the power to like someone related to Doom before Doom got the power. Who knows?
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
yeah. There's a lot there that we don't know. But I mean, how do you guys
Yeah,
feel about it?
because it is Yasratcha style mind control. Like it's literally his thing. It's not it's very specific to him. Mhm.
That's somebody's goat. Not mine though. But all right, so we can just hop into the next one because I don't really think there was too much to say about that before. Unless anything else you guys want to chime in on that one, go hop into the next chapter. Yes, no. All right, good talk.
What happened?
What you cut out?
Oh, I was saying like, do you wanna? We could hop into the next chapter now because I think that's everything about that one.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
And you don't have to like go in order, by the way. If something you want to mention from later on, feel free. But the next one is kind of with it starts with Kallavan just kind of going crazy with the branches,
Yeah.
trying to get the cage. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Ugh. But I mean, how do you guys feel about this chapter in general before we kind of hop into this?
I mean, watching like Yama fucking just fucking the way he blitzed this man, that shit had me so fucking hyped, bruh. Wait, hello? Whoa.
Yeah. As I was like, why do you so quiet?
Nah, like
No.
Sorry.
my bad. My internet's like going in and out, so I can't tell if I'm like talking. I just sound like a fucking my bad.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah, no.
yeah, it was oh the things that but like I really did like that Fusil was like, yo, he was scared but he stood his ground to the point where Yasratcha seen him like, yo, if you're scared here right now, there's just no place for you on this battlefield, like you're out of here. But because he showed courage, like you good. He saved him.
And I'm curious too because like we know that Shinshu is like ineffective to like those who fear Yama, so like that shit really wouldn't have done shit to him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that he was able to do it regardless, like even muster up the courage to do so.
But they don't
That's
know.
dope.
They probably don't know that's his passive though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but even
and
if they don't know, it's still true though, right? Like it's still like it's still valid.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I don't think courage works against it. Like, I think if you fear, like, even if you fear something, courage overcomes fear, but fear is still there. So it's
Yeah.
like, no matter what, that passive's still active, even if you have the courage to still fight.
I also like what Aizen was talking about earlier when he was like, Yasratcha like controlling the dogs now. Like, does that completely throw away because they're kind of being controlled? Does that mean they have no, sense of fear?
Mm-hmm.
So it won't really work when they're fighting, or is that still kind of a factor? Like once he goes his full transformation, his fear will snap them out of it because they are like more scared of him. But that's something we'll see.
That would
Yeah,
be interesting.
facts.
It was like, hey, you don't want to
Like I'm still king of the dogs, like and he
Kevin
kind of
Durant.
snaps on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
like you know who I am, I'm
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
But the way he showed it, like he portrayed it with like the whole like fur with the one eye, like Yama, like and like he's
Yeah.
super big. And he's like, I felt like I used all of my like good luck to dodge that one attack, and it's over. I'm like, yo, he's going through it.
That was amazing. I love that.
That was really good. I like that.
You really whenever someone's just applying pressure like that, it's just too raw, too much drip.
Yeah.
Doom is still making me wonder about him because what is he top 200?
He was back
top
in the day.
200?
Yeah. And I'm not impressed.
But like the thing is that it doesn't seem like Doom was known as far as like noticed and status, so it has to be based off strength for Doom.
Haven't seen Doom with his thorn back either.
That's what I'm saying. Like we haven't
Or
seen him
his
with his thorn
fang,
back,
honestly.
but
He doesn't have his fang, and
He doesn't
maybe
have
it's the
his
fact
fang.
that
I
he could
think the fang is his arm.
But remember, okay, that's
That will be raw.
okay.
That's what it is. I think it's a partial transformation.
Yeah,
fang.
because everybody like Gato had his legs.
Okay.
Yama has his arm.
Raw. If his fang connected back to his body, and then he kind of like.
Is it still in Kun's lighthouse?
I mean, we haven't gotten an insight to that, but it hasn't been transferred.
Because when they were running with the fang, it was pretty big. It wasn't anything that was small. So I automatically assumed that must be his missing part of his arm.
Okay, I didn't think that honestly. I thought it was like a power thing, but I took it kind of literal. So like it was like a tooth that he might put it back in and power. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but that kind of makes more sense to me. But I would say this: maybe part of the reason why he was top 200 was because he could literally create Houndborns. Like that's kind of a big deal. Like he just created the whole species.
Like we said, it's not always just power.
It's influence and notoriety, right? So that could have been why he.
I can see the influence, but I don't see the influence of him making hound dogs like being up there to make him 200. That seems like that's a pretty high number to put him at.
I mean, compared to Bam and them, like obviously the hounds are weak, but as like regular soldiers, I think Gato and them are washing. So, he kind of has like a line of people that he could just send, and he also doesn't give a shit about the hounds either. So he could just send out a bunch of armies and constantly create them. But
and also too, if we look at it like, I mean, we really haven't seen much from him, but like obviously Bam like before he activated the thorn, like Gato was like getting him. You feel me? In the sense of like, being in his face.
They're not weak.
And then Doom clearly just like one-shotted that nigga, no problem. I mean, obviously he was hurt from Bam, not to mention, of course, but
kind of unexpected. But I agree with you. I think he would have one-shotted.
Yeah, he don't even got his shit. He don't even got his shit out.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like his 200 comes mostly from strength alone, at least in my opinion. Because like him being top 200, and as far as we know, like motherfuckers outside of like probably Yasratcha or outside of Yama, his brother, and the elder, people didn't even know he existed. Like Karaka didn't even know he existed. So it's like these people have been around for hundreds of years and they didn't even know he existed. So I feel like it has to be more based off strength.
I think you're right in the sense that he was probably stronger than Yama for a long time, but Yama kept training. Yama kept training. So he got stronger than Doom after a while.
Yeah.
I think Doom was probably stronger than him at the beginning. And then Paul always was the last because he sucked.
Because his name is Paul and he wears sandals.
Exactly, and a G-string. I always loved that that piece that you always said, Hems, on like how Yama actually fucking trains and Doom is just like sitting here chilling, like, yeah, whatever. So I kind of like that in perspective too. Like Doom was just casually like that. I mean, obviously we haven't seen him back to that form, but he was just casually like that. Yama had to work for it, but then work over exceeded Yama. So I mean, or Doom. So
what's that phrase when talent fails to work hard? Some.
Hard work beats like pure talent,
like
but I don't know. It depends.
It's hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. I mean, just real
So
quick.
But it's tough because Yama is talent.
Basically, we're calling Doom Freezer right now. He just needs 4-month train arc.
I guess. No, I don't know. With Yama, I feel special too because once again, going back to what Nia said, like he's up there with the Verge generation.
Which is crazy. That's
So,
actually
and
wild.
we know they have some dogs, like no pun intended. Like, they got some monsters. He's talented as well. So it's kind of a gray area, but I just like that.
Do you guys prefer this kind of origin story for them though, over the
You
one
keep
we got
cutting
in the
out.
blog post?
Prefer what?
Do you guys prefer this origin story for them over the one with Amort, like the original one from the blog
Oh,
post?
you're talking about. Oh, I mean, well, I think it would have been cool. I mean, like I like this shit because we're learning more about different species, like you know how like these motherfuckers mind controlled. We're seeing more elders and shit. But I definitely would have loved to see that original story because like just the name Immort kind of sounds fucking. This nigga not even here. Wow. But yeah, bro. I don't know. Fuck it.
I'm here.
Right.
All right. Thanks.
I just, you know. Okay, well, I mean, I like the idea that he escaped from Pharaoh and he came back, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't mind the brothers thing.
It would have
I
been
think
cool to see like another My bad, bro. Would have been cool to see another Slayer, obviously, but like we don't know how he would have played it out. So I mean, I'm cool with this story, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, both stories could still tie into each other. Like, apparently, he went off and trained somewhere to the point that Doom didn't even know he had a transformation.
Yeah,
And I don't
he
think
came back.
I don't
like
think he
Doom.
was just sitting inside the cage training with that power. So it would make sense that he probably did leave at some point. But like the story got switched up so that like people don't know about Doom.
Okay, that's interesting. But so in this chapter, Kallavan, his whole plan kind of fails because Bam dispelled Doom's curse in his heart. Kind of gives up. And he's just like, well, y'all want to go to the wall? So
We out?
I can't. I'm so upset. I'm not so upset, but like I don't know what's good with this guy. But anywho,
But it's like if his destiny fails, he just goes along with whatever. It's
like,
like, all right, well, I couldn't see that part of the future, so it must be what's supposed to happen. Like, huh?
Yeah, and then he just gives up after he finds out it was Bam that dispelled it. He was just like, oh, well, that's it.
we out.
This is
I
where
had
we're
no
going
plan
next.
B.
I have nothing. Y'all saw my cards.
We riding.
We only had plan A, and plan A was we hope Yama sleeps. We hope he don't wake up. That was the whole plan. I thought that's hilarious. That whole plan, like, rather than the fact that he wasn't gonna get up. What if he had to pee?
Well, don't forget Yama.
Yeah,
Like
man.
he wakes up, but he doesn't wake up. Like he'll wake up to like see, but he doesn't fully wake up. Remember when they thought they first woke him up, but he was still like sleepwalking?
Or he just grabbed this man's fist and was like, "You good?"
Literally.
He will be sleep unconsciously beating your ass.
Oh yeah.
It's almost actually it makes more sense that it's like an instinct factor to where his body automatically responds to a threat even though he's mentally asleep.
That's that dog shit. You're.
How do you guys feel about the whole part with Kallavan talking about the destiny thing, where like, when he saw the 10 great families and it blinded him or whatever, like.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first read it, it was cool, but after reading it again, Kallavan's kind of a herb.
Speak on it.
Well,
Because like I can't front like for somebody that's been alive for who knows how long, you fucking blue hole, whatever you are. This man within like 4 or 5 chapters has been doing fucking 360s. Been getting his fucking shit shook. Like, oh my god, destiny changed. Oh my god, destiny changed again.
Jihad changes destiny, though. He crazy like that.
But that goes to show how GOAT Jihad is.
That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day,
no. You know what I think? If he got blinded by the 10 great families, wouldn't it make sense that they just control him whatever the fuck he think he sees?
I mean, that would actually make
He's been
sense.
getting tricked this whole time.
That would make sense.
The whole time.
Like Jihad saw a better future, right? Or a better timeline. So basically, everything that's been happening up to this shit is what's supposed to have happened to get the K9 people in the same area as Yasratcha. to get controlled and goofied. So, I mean, that would make sense. I don't think it's like because he is any, some random or anything, but Jahad's just the greatest adventurer to ever step foot in the tower. So
It's kind of consistent with Yasratcha like being like, he also probably like the king, he's omniscient, he knows everything. Like he also sent me here to catch away like runaway dog, right? So like his belief is that part of his mission is not just to get like whatever war hero, it's also to get Yama and the camp people the fuck up out of here. So
yeah, honestly, I fuck with that when he says that. Like, I see why he sent me here. Like that shit.
that shit's fire. Because it's like imagine someone just telling you to do something, text, and then you go, "Oh, okay." Like that's just crazy.
Yeah, you'll figure it out when you get there.
Yeah, like don't ask questions. Like he literally just writes things on a paper and just goes, "These people go here."
It's also
and you'll figure it out when you get there.
It's also consistent with kind of how Kallavan views Jahad as this all great being, and so does Yasratcha. They have like great respect for him. Like they're really like that's really their god. Because
he's
like,
never wrong.
You don't question the king of the tower.
He's never wrong. They just don't. They don't complete his orders correctly. Like he wasn't wrong sending Kallavan. Kallavan just failed.
Do you guys think there's like I mean, well, we haven't really because he moved. He's awake now, but you think when he was sleeping, he was able to, like he has to be sleeping to be able to control like all these paths per se.
That might be why he was sleeping
because he was too busy focusing on,
Yeah, and that could all be connected. Also,
he's
back
to
that too probably. He on a different plane of existence, but I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't want to face his unreality. Maybe there's something with the Foresight stuff, being a passier, something with the ladle. Who knows?
Then after, he talks about Kallavan, a man with the strength of an army. He's coming to the walls too. He's like, oh, Kallavan. And after they're like, they gotta find out where Hajin's song is from him and shit, get revenge. And Bam kind of was like, he didn't rush to do it with surprise of Van Kel. That surprised any of you guys?
Yeah, I liked Van Kel, bro. That's like, the fact that he's like, oh, so mature of him. Like that shit had me laughing. Cause like we see like Van Kel's and like Han Sung Yu's like relationship. It's kind of funny because like we never really got much characterization from him until like at least to me like until we started getting him with like Van Kel and shit. And now it's kind of like
it's kind of there, but never really talked about himself, and we got kind of insight also when we saw the data version of him, but we still don't know. Like, they kept saying like, "There's no way this is your younger self. Like, there's no way this is you're completely."
Yeah,
like, we don't know why he's different. We just know.
And the thing is too, like Ivanko is just an interesting character to me because like it really seems like. They're just like a fun person. Like, yo, I'm dumb strong. What's up? You want beef? Nah, all right, cool. And then it's like, I fuck with you. I'll train you. Oh, I like your sponge. Come over here, kid. Like, kind of reminds me of Yurik, low key, in that regard. So like, I fuck with anytime she's there.
Yeah, Vankel's one of the few people who are well respected and high ranked that don't kind of like like to smell their own shit too much. They just be chilling, doing their own. They're not super condescending and high and mighty in that degree. Because most of them, they're like Gustang, kind of like, I am the shit, and you will know.
Gustang literally has his henchmen calling him the omnipotent, intelligent being.
We cannot speak his name. We are not.
Yeah, like literally has people slobbing him for good reasons. Don't get me wrong. Fucking genius.
And then he watched this nigga and said, "A bug is a bug."
Yeah, we were literally talking about that shit. But yep.
So Yasratcha and Doom, Jesus Christ, Yama finally confront each other. I thought the interaction was funny because he keep saying like you're like a runaway or whatever. Like you don't even know where I live. How you know I ran away? You don't know where my house is. And then he's like, I can't remember who this guy is because I was drunk when Doom was talking about it. Like, wow, is he dangerous? Like this guy's a fool. But that's my goat. But did you guys see this coming? The him getting controlled by him?
No, not at all.
Because a lot of people in my Discord had seen it coming for a while. Like they assumed because they're like dog people that an anima user or controller would be able to control them to some degree at least. So who did or didn't see it coming?
I mean, I didn't see it coming. Like
Or like,
I don't know, but
or like criminal thing, like you didn't see it coming, but you weren't shocked when it happened. Like it made sense to you. You get what I'm saying?
it made sense because then we started. Because then I kind of got insight, like, oh, the canine people are a subset. You know what I mean? So it kind of makes sense. And then he's the strongest anima, so it also makes sense that he could. I think it made more sense for the randoms, but when he pulled it out on Yama, it did kind of shock me a little bit. That it was so easy for him to do. But then,
yeah.
But
Yeah,
now
he just
that,
said,
but
"Let
now
me-
that
let me
we're
see if I can still do this."
exactly, but
But he's done
now,
it before.
yeah, now that we're kind of getting further along in this fight, we're seeing that it's not as easy with Yama. So that makes more sense. But when I initially saw it, and I was like, okay, so there has to be an ass pull for him to win this fight. That makes no sense.
Okay, well, when Yasratcha uses his ability, Yama said it's similar to what his brother does, which I thought was an interesting line. His power is like the power of my brother.
Well, we talked about this. He literally has how Doom's
he's
like tail.
He's the doom of the feline people in a sense.
Exactly.
They have to.
They
have
have
to
the
have
same
more, like,
moving tail thing. I don't even know what it is, but
and there has to be more to them too, because obviously, I mean, obviously, but like the way Doom was like, "Yo, don't fight that kid." It's not like he heard a story about him. It's clearly like Doom was chilling one day, like, "Oh, look at this fucking little cat bitch," and was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck is going on?" You know what I'm trying to say? So like, I really wonder if we're gonna like kind of.
It's also weird though that he's calling him a kid. Was like Yasratcha younger? Like Baylor Doom alive and like kind of kicking, and then Yasratcha came and then kind of changed up the dynamic of the family.
Is he like in the tower young? Like he's like a prodigy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like because they always refer to him as a kid, or just because he looks the way he looks.
Yeah.
I know it might be like foreshadowing a little bit, but like later on, I feel like all three of the brothers are gonna come to like fight Yasratcha and like
and get washed.
Yeah, like they're gonna have to like fight together.
If you're telling me it's all three, they're getting. If it's just Yama, then
yeah. Paul hold them back.
yeah, if it's all three of them, it's not worth. They don't fight they definitely do not fight well as a family.
We don't know how they could have been before the rift, though. So you never know.
But that's I wonder though, like if like that kid, like imagine like some, like there was coexistence between the like animals and shit, and like this one kid was born, like, oh, he kind of can control y'all. Yo, real quick, come here, guys, Ratcha. Let me tell you something real quick. And that's why he hates the Be a family, because they did him dirty.
Well, I was under the impression that he was the one that took his hand when he cursed them in his like little backstory when he tried to turn Bam into a dog nigga. I was like, wait a minute.
You guys see the claw marks on the side of his face though? Is that from the fight as well, or?
I thought that was the design.
I did too at first. It looked like gills.
Yeah, that's why.
At the same
why
time,
would the cat have gills?
Yeah, at the same time, I was like, "Is he an alien?" But now at the same time, I'm thinking like maybe these are battle scars.
It could be scars, I guess. But
Yeah,
it kind of part of me thought it was supposed to be a cutesy little whisker thingy, but it's not. But now looking at it, it's not on both sides.
Gashes. Yeah, it's only on one side.
So
it's like gashes, not whiskers would like come off his face. It looks like it's peeling, but that's just me. This is also not super important.
Yeah, but I mean,
I like a little, a little sprinkle here and there.
Yeah.
Little setup.
But yeah. So he controlled Yama, and the first time we see that man shed blood by his own hand. Only I could defeat me, a Yomine head ass. Oh my God. No one else could beat him except myself.
How do you guys?
I was upset though. I was like, no. Yeah, I was upset. I was so mad.
You're shaking for a second. How do you feel? How do you feel about Yasratcha's companion? Kind of similar to Elaine's. Kind of some things that you're gonna want to see from it. I know you don't want beams, so
it could shoot beams, but if it only shoots me, I'll be mad. But like,
hello.
Yeah, but give me a couple. What's up, King? Okay, but give me some insight on what some of the things you want to see from the cat. Like if it's kind of like a helper. If it fights, so it kind of have like a 2-on-1 thing. If it's the source of the controlling power, would you be pissed? Would you be happy? Like,
That's exactly what I was thinking. Because like you notice how at the beginning, not like at the beginning, but like closer to the mid chapter, where Yama pointed out like the eyes, like how creepy they are. I think he was paying too much attention to the eyes, and that's probably where the power is getting drawn from.
yeah, but he also swipes his hand. Why would he have to swipe? Okay,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, that's just me. Cause like he keeps swiping his hands and it's like threads.
Yeah,
And,
maybe
like,
it's like one of those things where, like, yeah, he has the connection to control, but he still has to puppeteer them by moving, like himself,
Yeah.
like swing his hand towards his face to make Yama punch himself. So,
True.
but I don't know what exactly I want to see. I just need something kind of cool because I do like Fanere's like ability, like Elaine's the gray wolf.
Yeah,
the wolf
that's
passed
what.
down because we
Yeah, the having like specific attributes and stuff like that is a way.
Yeah, because its teeth were, at the time they're supposed to be D rank, so it's impressive that its teeth are supposed to be able to pierce our rank skin.
That boy chewing.
Yeah.
Boy numping.
2, unless Elaine wants you to stop bleeding, once you've been hurt by the teeth, it just keeps bleeding. You can't stop it, right? And then she could switch spots with it at any given time, like just teleport, whoop, swap, kind of like Moria and his Shadow. So like they can just switch spots. So. It'd be interesting if the cat is somehow the source of how he's controlling them. It would be interesting. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I have to see how it
Would that be it? For me personally, I feel like that would be. It would be exactly. It'd be way easier to fight then. Yeah. So that would be boring. And then it would also be like, so animas are really controlling something else in order to get those powers,
But for an ability, honestly, I just like what. Like whatever animas are supposed to be able to do, like I got their peak because this guy's supposed to be extremely strong. But all we really know is that really their ability is to make other animal-like creatures kind of subjugate towards them, be subservient. So I mean, it's kind of enough that he can just control them and the cat listens to him. But the cat's ability itself, maybe he can harden its fur or something. I don't know, something cool. Shed its fur. What do cats do like in real life?
They're aggressive.
I have a cat. I'll tell you what he does. Ready? This motherfucker sleeps all day.
Why do you sound like that?
Then he want to start meow meow at 4 a.m. And then
why do you sound like that?
Like what?
You sound like you just
took helium.
Yeah, and just swallowed all that shit.
It's funny you say that because I'm not even kidding. All you guys sound deep as hell right now. Like Hem sounds like he on some level 6 mic. Ant's voice sounds darker than usual, deeper than usual.
I have no idea. Yours sounds. But anyways, I thought
wait, hold on.
You really sound like you're in a clown. Hello?
That man Him's left. He had to change his voice changer.
No, do I sound better?
Wait, is my thing actually deep though?
No, now you guys sound better. What the
Bro,
fuck?
you literally sounded like you were faking.
Bro, I swear to God, in those 2 minutes, this is how Hem sounded. Yeah, with the Yasratcha. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Him's had a little bit of that boof left in his throat, so he had to cough it out real quick when he left.
But my mic sometimes does the thing where I sound like Vader. So if I ever sound super deep, let me know because I don't.
It wasn't just you though, because Trish was sounding sexy as fuck, bro. And I'm like, yo,
that's just me.
Hey, look.
You're
not gonna call him sexy and not call me sexy too. Now I'm upset.
Nigga, you beautiful, boy. Don't play with me.
The difference between beautiful and sexy, bro.
That's crazy.
The only other, I think, kind of real animal we saw was Alphines, the Shadow Fox thing, and they couldn't really hurt it until they figured out the bowl situation.
And she got stunned by Cool.
Unless you count Dorian. I don't know if you guys count Dorian Frog, and it's Beats by Dre Frog. I don't know.
I mean, that frog was raw.
The frog was raw, but I don't think that's more like an equipped, isn't it?
Yeah, I think because he summoned him type shit. It wasn't just there. You know what I mean?
It was like an equipped type.
And also that boy also got summoned by White, so fuck him.
I would kind of like to see something a sound related ability. So what if the cat could meow? And, if you hear it, it does something. I don't know. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool, but I kind of want to see Yasratcha push hands too. I don't want to just see him doing shit from afar and going, ah, ha, 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 ha. I mean, that would be fire, but then it's just like Yama beating his own ass the entire and like, now I can't hear and see straight. Which, if those were like side powers he had, and then throw hands too, then it'd be fire. I don't want to just see a whole commander based around like sonic powers and shit.
I mean, how strong do you guys think he is though? Like based on what we
Really,
see so far.
really strong.
Yasratcha?
Doom,
I mean, we were thinking he was near the family head at one point, so.
Yeah,
Doom was top 200 back then. Talking about don't hit him.
yeah, and it wasn't like Doom was like, yo, don't fight him. He can
No, he
control
said
you,
you'll
like,
die. Like,
yeah, he
don't
was just
fight
like,
him.
yeah, it wasn't like, nah, if you get him on his mind control, you're good. It was like, bro, you're gonna die.
You're gonna
Don't
die.
even-
Like,
don't
I'm
even do
not
it.
capping. You're gonna.
And he specifically mentioned him, like, Doom.
Yeah,
like,
don't
it's
fight
almost as-
that kid.
It's almost
bro.
as
Yeah.
if Doom was like,
Out
I'll fuck any other anemia up in that family. Just don't mess with him.
Yeah, he specifically named him out.
Okay, but was that because Yasratcha was specifically stronger than him, or because like this nigga can control me?
No,
as
I
the king of
think
people?
because he didn't even mention the mind control. If he felt that Yama could have fought him evenly, whatever with the mind control, like listen, he's gonna try to mind control,
But
try to get
back in
around
the
that.
day, Yama was weaker than Doom, or at least perceived to be.
But my thing is, he didn't even mention, bro. He didn't even mention
He
the
didn't,
ability. He just
he
said,
didn't
"Don't fight him."
mention that.
It wasn't like, listen, like it's not
Yeah,
that he's like
Why?
he could
Why
control you.
would
That's why he
have said
wins.
he can use the same powers as me?
I mean, but he knows Yama now, and they pulled up. First thing he looks at it, sees him, and he's like, "No, I don't have a thing."
He like, yo, get the dog people away from here. Why? He can control them. Cal, hello.
Wait, is that how he sounded? Wait, how did he sound again? Yeah, he really got goofy. He really got goofied by the greatest adventure of the tower himself.
Okay. Basically, I want you guys like in comparison to basically Kallavan and Yama. Where do you think like Yasratcha ranks between them? Stronger, weaker, or do you just think it's because of his abilities that help him?
I think Yasratcha is like probably. I don't think he's like gonna be a physical monster or something. Who knows? Maybe they might have cat transformations.
Ooh.
Bro, they might have feline transformations.
That shit would go crazy.
I
I
wonder
actually think about that.
Wow.
Situationally stronger than Kallavan in this. Well, like I said, situationally.
What if?
Because why wouldn't Jihad sent the third commander in the Yasratcha or the third commander in Kallavan? Like, he specifically sent him for this reason. So.
Yeah. Another thing too, I was gonna ask, like, by the way, like, I assume first is stronger than the fifth, right? Like, that's like a given.
Yeah, but you never know in this.
We don't know for sure, but that would be a safe assumption.
Yeah.
Okay, and another thing too, also like, just like we kind of like, I mean, for what it's worth, Kallavan obviously like sucks Jihad and like respects the royal family and shit. Like, 'cause even like when Yuri was at a place, he's like, "Come on, princess! Like, I don't want to do this, princess." But like, Yasratcha like seems like a disrespectful dude, in my opinion, at least.
I mean, not really though, because even when Kallavan was back to the commander,
But no, that's what I was about to say though. I was gonna say that like, but when it comes to Kallavan, he was kind of like, bro, you gonna get back to your post.
I think that's just a general respect for like. I don't think he likes to be following orders specifically, but then once he saw why, then he still showed praise back to Jihad for what he was able to do, and he still shows praise for Kallavan, and he's like, "You're gonna be back up here, ranked again. Don't worry."
But I'm saying that because I think he knows how strong he is. Like I'm taking Kallavan.
Oh yeah.
As far as how strong I think there is, I think it could be given whether or not the first commander would like the fourth would be stronger than the fifth, or it could just be that they're squadrons and they're all on equal footing. If you get what I'm saying, because like
aside from Midori,
it's kind of just like if you're a king. And then you get a bunch of generals. It's not exactly said that your first general that you make is stronger than the rest of your generals. They just all have different chains of command. It's easier to run that.
I like that. I like that idea.
The idea they specialize in different things.
Possibly. Yeah.
Where it's like maybe you need one for intel, information. I don't know, medical kind of thing.
Yeah, Kallavan is the meat hand. Kallavan is the one with the hands. That's why he's being sent to the forefront of both of these like wars. Like, I mean, the last station was more of a battle.
Yeah, but
this is the forefront.
Ultimately, he was right that and if he was able to to win, this would have prevented a greater war, which is what's happening, what's is on the horizon right now. So because of his failure, bloodshed out, you know. But the way I see it is like this: I think physically, Kallavan is probably stronger. Just a meathead. This is a bravery. He was able to he told Hodge and Sung, your advantages of the Ha family, these don't work against me. Like, don't matter how physically gifted you guys are. Even though he clarified, we're not sandbags, we're technicians. Like those apes running around is like, oh, my body's strong. Like, that's not really what the Ha family's about. But I have no reason to believe that Kallavan is physically inferior to any of those guys. But I think Yasratcha, like you said, situationally, obviously the anima abilities just make him way trickier to deal with. And then Yama, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about Yama, because if he's as strong as a first generation Slayer, he should be OD at full power. But he's tired right now, apparently. So I don't know.
I don't know. What exactly is the tiring coming from? Just him just being in his final form, or him being out of shape because he doesn't fight like that?
But first of all, going into his complete transformation is painful. It hurts him. He did say he feeds off the field to keep going, but it hurts. I don't know if
I was about to say that could just be like with the adrenaline though. He would care, you know what I mean?
But he said, I'm kind of tired after fighting the Elder because I could break through this guy's control if I use complete transformation. That's what he said. So, I mean,
it's like one of those things where like it's quick stamina drain in form or whatever.
I guess. And one of the things too was like, it's kind of one of the things like, what if? I guess if we go back to the Frieza example, like Frieza had his 100% full form, but he's so not used to being at full power, he can't maintain it for long. It drains him quickly. So maybe he's just not used to fighting in this form, so he doesn't know how to balance out his mana. He's just
burning
through his MP, you know.
Yeah,
but it's also something. Go ahead, Aaron.
Oh, I was gonna say, and he has multiple different. Like he hasn't even like reached his full. Like he just did his arm. He still hasn't done his other arm, his legs, his body.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The full form.
Like he said he hasn't felt that in years. So man's really about to go crazy.
Calhoun said if he used to, no one goes full strength, like starting out of the gate. So I guess his transformation is something where, like, if he doesn't start off with it, like, he just won't have enough energy to complete the whole fight with it. But it could kind of be like a finisher thing. But once again, we'll see. Maybe he'll fuck around and
RKO.
Exactly. He'll absorb Kaizone's energy and then go back. Huh?
All right, let's hop to 36. Season 3. Yeah,
they finna turn Kallavan into a dog nigga.
I mean, you kind of just making Yama just punch himself over and over and over and over and over and over. And he said it's because of the blood that I gave you. Do you guys think that really means? Like, double
oh man.
Multiple meaning? Literal? How do you guys take that?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm wondering. Is Doom and them a part of the Yopaba whatever family, or did their powers come from the original members of the family that like they wiped out or something? Or like was Doom like pretty much a dog?
21 branches, not 20.
So my point is like, what if Doom was like pretty much the equivalent to one of his own dog niggas at some point? Then he just got away and he had the ability to give the power out because he's higher up on a bloodline chain.
That's interesting because we do have a line about the bloodline of Yama being completely thinned out by the time the cage is here right now, so it's not impossible. But I'm saying, like, did you think that maybe there was 21 branches, not 20? And Doom was like, I'm out?
It could be possible. Or it could be possible that like there still is 20 and there's a dog branch, or like the dogs are off of a wolf branch or something, you know.
Okay, so like a wolf is still a canine, like, you know, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, I hear what you're saying. I don't know, but that's wild though. Like, you really just have this man like, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? I don't like it.
He embarrassing your man's. That's your Slayer?
My Slayer's Karaka, even worse.
My Slayer white, you're.
My Slayer's Karaka. I'm going through it. So we have Michael here. He got lines. No one knows why he keeps getting lines, but he does. Kun Aguero Agnes, you were always like that when you were with us. Man, if you don't shut your ass up.
He a bum.
And he's black.
I don't like how they making the only dark nigga bummy over there. Like,
All he ever cared about was Bam. Yeah, can't stand it. Yeah, not worthy of your attention. Like, bro, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Who cares about? No one cares about what you think. Get out of here.
that's how you about to add a secret gay tie in there out of nowhere.
I want to drag you down to a bottomless hell and lock you up where only I can see you. I'm like, what's good with this guy? Then Ghost is just like, we out.
Ghost just pulls up and is like, bye. We move.
I mean, I know you're Team Ghost. You're fucking with him.
I'm not Team Ghost. I like his I like his mysteriousness. He uses Dark Hole Shinsu Go, but he's not any regular either.
They left Ethel, by the way.
Cause she's ass.
She's musty.
Okay, but the part that I really want to talk about this time. You see the earring?
Oh yeah, that's Ackraptor's daughter.
Ackraptor's daughter. We on that Ackraptor pack. Let's go.
There's a reason why he died. The
yes, sir. And her mama for one of the great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got that white hair too. Yes, sir. She gonna see white with Ghost and the henchman.
Is she from the REA family? You think?
Yeah, bro. That's REA.
That's what I was saying,
bro. She gonna fight white again. God, fuck.
What is wrong with you? But nah, I mean, I think so. It's like the hair has been super distinguishable from within the families. I mean, all the Ha family pretty much see have black hair, have similar body types and shit. So you don't just casually have white hair.
Yeah, and you're not gonna show off that earring without doing something.
Yeah, that's definitely accurate. That's definitely his dog. I don't want to hear nothing else.
So why do you think that she's with Rachel and stuff in that group, in that company?
Because Rachel's a fucking whore.
Maybe Rachel's with her? Did you ever think about that? No, I don't know. I mean, the goals behind that group in general, that's why, I mean, calling me Team Ghost, but that's why I like that group, because they are the dark horse. They are the random. Like, yeah, White is an X factor and like he could do this and that. They make no fucking sense. Like, what are they even there for? Ghost goes all the way back to when Hedon was, trying to throw a monkey wrench and shit with letting Rachel climb the tower, and him.
Yeah, bro, this nigga was there at the Crown game, bro.
I'm saying, bro, and he's
shit then,
and he's a monster now, and I definitely think he could have done it back then as well. So. And his teleportation stuff too. That's just you don't see that often without someone using a bong. So.
Maybe because he's maybe he is like a creation of Hedon, and because it's an administrator thing, his powers is based off what floor he's on. So like, he has like a percentage of power based off what floor he's on.
That would be interesting. I don't know. I think he's an like thing. Like I mean, I don't want to say person, but thing. Like I think he can think for himself. He's just like Hedon is just that. Crazy.
I mean, you can make living beings out of Shinsu, so like it would make more sense that he's a.
Oh, you mean like he's like he is like a weapon kind?
Yeah, he's like a living being that was made out of Shinsu, because it said that Inaru could do that. So it's like it would make sense that an administrator would be able to do that.
Yeah, they said Inaru can create life. Well, that's a rumor, but I mean, I believe it. Why wouldn't
he can do whatever he wants?
When you think about it, like I don't know if anyone just like.
Imagine we see heat on this.
The head,
God,
down, and then just like Shinsu so it seems like it makes more sense.
Imagine we see heat on this arc.
But yeah, the gold and silver earrings look very similar to what Ackraptor was rocking.
It's them. Why would they zoom in?
What do you think is the significance of showing her now? What do you think is how do you think she's gonna play in?
I don't think we'll be able to find this.
Is she raw?
She definitely raw.
She about to give White some kids. Sex.
Okay, hold on. Now we talking. Nah, she's
Like,
He about
definitely
to,
use
he
wrong.
about
proper
to, he about to
language.
pop out some new babies that he could absorb for power.
How
Facts.
y'all feeling if she a princess?
That's
My
interesting.
gosh.
But why?
But wouldn't it like
I
it'd
don't
be
know.
kind
I'm
of
just saying because remember when I was talking to you about that? Like, why? How was Akraptor like? Was he really slanging that thing or
He just got
what?
the
Like,
Yabaka,
how
the Yabaka hammer.
he got the he got the glaive on him? Like, what's going on?
I mean we know fucking what's his name Udon Coon's slinging that thing all day. So
Wait, what's going on?
Whoa, slinging that what?
Wait, what's going?
he was slinging that thing day and night with all the kids he got. So
What are
Talk
you
about
talking about?
talk about Kun
uh,
Edwan or
yes,
or
Udon
or
Coon.
Oh, but
or or
Edwan
or,
got drip, and it's Edwan.
or Blood
No,
Matter
Got no drip.
or Blood Matter
I
because he has the most
mean
kids.
I feel like anybody in the 10th grade families can just slang it and it's gonna get caught. So it's like
Slang what? It's
That
like
meat
slang that thing, boy.
the
strap with the yurt. All right. So now they're gonna go pull up on Yama, right? Kanzan kind of actually already almost want to say already assumed second in command after Gado died. Don't rest in peace, rest in chaos. But
He's next too. He need to get blasted.
yeah, I'm just saying. I kind of like how you're just like, hey, we about to go, and if you're not coming with us, you're a bitch. And they were like, nah, we about to pull up, we good.
We bullet up.
Because he even told Doom like, nope, you're not the strongest. We don't follow you. Stay out of this. I don't want to hear your mouth. And Doom got cheese, like he got mad, like.
They really ride
He's
for
kind of
Yama
running the
now.
show. He's like, I respect
I did like when they all pulled up. They're concerned about Yama.
Mhm.
It shows like they really don't care about Doom after what he's not just gonna run back to him. Like even if Yama were to die, I think they would kind of like let's say in this random scenario where this entire thing goes, Yama dies and then the dog cage still survives, but Doom is still alive. I don't think they're just gonna be like, okay, you're our leader now. Like they're not just
Nah,
gonna
you
get
know they're
into
gonna
that
follow
bullshit.
Bam easy.
They gonna
Huh?
follow.
Bam don't want them niggas.
They gonna follow.
The Bam don't want them.
Hey, look,
Bam
it's
don't want
about to
them
be like
bombs.
One Piece with the Straw Hat Alliance. He
They're
like,
gonna
look,
follow.
y'all can be on my crew.
Relax.
Yeah,
Bam
y'all
don't
can't be on
want
my crew,
bombs.
but y'all can pull up whenever I need y'all
Bam,
help.
Bam don't want them bombs. They ain't helping nothing.
Don't sleep on Paul. Hold on.
Okay, buddy.
Wait, hold on. Wait. You didn't see those his goons be like, you're the only one fit to lead.
Okay, G-string man.
How many of them goons is still alive?
Like one, two. One of them lost an arm, I think.
Oh well.
Some tell me that a relapse coming.
Do we care about the Louis and Bam? Like,
Nope. Nope.
I'm sorry.
Nope. 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 We already talked about that
So
earlier.
skip that. Do we care about
Yeah.
Kanzan's daughter, Kanhan, talking to
Nope.
the intern? She about to make that
Nope.
big bank that rank her money.
Nope.
Now, what I do like though
No.
is I love when Doom rages. Like Corazon was trying to stun this little nigga. I mean, I said Corazon.
I say Corazon too.
Fucking. And just a
You're
quick
not-
question: well, you guys can't read Korean, I assume, because like, do Doom's tattoos have any meaning? Like, I feel like his chest tattoo is like,
I think
don't
that's
know,
is that not
the
the
cage,
seal?
right? Is that not the cage? It looked like the cage, but not even the cage, but it looks
Oh,
like
kind of. But I thought that was just the seal on him. I didn't. I
Oh, you
didn't
know,
think,
yeah, you're right. Probably, you're
because
actually probably right.
in the former ones, like when they're just chilling, and he has
No, I
like.
can actually read it. What it says is that I'm the king of the dogs. I'm joking.
Shut
I
up.
have no idea what
This
that
is
is.
goofy. Anywho, like when he's talking to Yama, he's actually talking. Don't fight him. Tattoos just, but once again, who knows? That'll be a
But
nice little
also,
tidbit. But he also looked too pussy to get a yat. So
I love any panel where Bam looks like a god or like angelic, or like the panel where he's standing alone. Like, make sure you save them. Like, I don't know, the panel is just wavy as fuck.
I can't wait till we get our Bam De La
Ah.
Jesus moment where everyone has their arms sticking up into the air and he has his arms spread out. Cool.
Does anyone else like Doom's look? Because I was after I saw Doom, I was like, okay, Ding Ding's look kind of makes more sense now.
Yeah, they do look a little bit more similar. But I don't like if his wings were a little bit small. I don't like how big his wings are. But still, it's still better than the bullshit that see, and the average canine is ugly as hell.
Yeah, I think Doom is
So.
I think it goes in order of the brothers. I think the best looking one is Yama, Doom, then Paul, then it goes maybe Jordan.
Nigga, Jordan looked better than Paul. Fuck
Yeah, I was about to say I don't
know,
like
man.
Paul
Paul's
looked
design
kind
at
of regular
all.
to me, I guess. I mean,
I'm saying that nigga boring.
I
Bro,
don't disagree.
Jordan is shirtless with a bandana. That man raw as fuck.
I think Jordan might
he
be
definitely
over
look like he's
Paul.
from Jersey.
I think Jordan might be over Paul when it comes to drip.
100%,
Wait,
bro.
who?
He walk around with his dick out.
With it out? Okay.
Well, does Louis count? Either canine
No.
person, I guess.
Fuck that
I
little
mean, they
boy.
are, but they don't have any significant. Like,
He don't
they
look
have-
awful though. He look coolish.
He's okay. Bald head looking at.
Nah, Louis
not
look
bald.
like
No.
Louis
Hold
look like
up.
an Edgar.
Hold up. But you know what's his name with the C again? Horizon?
Karzan,
Tarzan, fuck it.
Tarzan, Bard.
He you know he got the fade going on.
No,
you know,
you
the
don't
hairline and all that.
ears. Don't lie to yourself. Anybody with a buzz cut, the baldy look don't hit. It don't hit.
So Ack Raptor don't hit?
You know SIU already get better each season. Next
Ack
season he
Raptor
gonna
don't
have
hit.
wins.
The only reason Ack Raptor is gonna hit is because of his daughter and his wife.
Shabisu don't
So like,
hit.
Shabisu really don't hit. So don't start.
He's smarter than God.
Shabisu is waiting at the ship. Like
He's
no.
smarter.
Next season this man gonna have some waves with some AirPods, like some
Let's
K9
go.
AirPods in his ear.
Why do they have to be canine AirPods? Why can't they just
I'm
be?
gonna say two
Beats
things
by
though.
Doom.
It could be transformations
By
on
Doom?
his ear.
Okay.
Real quick. So
Partial
the
ear
in-
transformation
The
AirPods.
intern got that MCM bag. Right? That's kind of wavy. She got the MCM bag, and I just peeped. But this dog bitch looks like Jillian Michaels, and I kind of can't unsee it now. Kind of feels me off.
Uh-oh.
Some tell me that a relapse.
Relapse coming. Okay. So this part of the chapter I think was probably the most interesting to me to some degree. I'm gonna let you guys talk about it, and then I'll tell you how I feel about it. But this is
White in the Vanco?
Yeah, this is the part where.
Let me tell you something real quick.
Go ahead.
That boy said, "Let me tell you something. You're creating a monster." And the Vanco said, "Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Big Daddy White. Won't happen again." Cause why you get like that? Alright.
He's
So
like, is this guy ever gonna be normal? He gives me the creeps. But I don't know. I found him saying that weird because he's already a monster.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. We have not even tipped the iceberg with how strong this nigga is, bro.
I think that's the point that makes it so significant is that like White is known as a fucking monster. So for him to say it, it's like, okay, he has to see like this going downhill at some point, or like this becoming like real crazy. So
because like I kind of saw it in two ways, and I don't know if you guys did it, because it's kind of like she said, because like, okay, he was a high ranker before, right? And then when he's whatever got sealed by the princess that defeated them, got sent back into be Howell Quinn, Vincent, Anna, whatever the siblings were. And he's whole again. He's like a regular once more, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the reason why she wants him to go with Bam is because apparently a high ranker is going to garner too much attention, so they go with them. But like this guy arguably has done the most evil thing we've seen in the tower. Like he's already a monster in my opinion. So I was like, creating one, like you already are a monster.
Yeah, he's pretty damn.
You think maybe he was referring to White? I mean to Bam?
I don't.
Oh.
Whoa there.
Because he said, "I'll go with
Okay.
Everyone wasn't already thinking that, because that's what I thought it was from the beginning. Is that when he said that he was referring to Bam, her training Bam and everything.
He said, "I'll go
Tell
with
me that a
the
relapse
same
coming.
But remember this: you're creating a monster. Oh right, okay.
You know what? It kind of makes sense now. I guess that's possible. I guess so. Okay, that makes more sense to me. Now I feel better. I'm going with that's my rationalization. I'm going with that.
Bro, if
But
I get to see a dual attack from a Thorn Bam and a Soul, oh my god!
Boy, don't even start.
But I have this is the thing that I didn't want to happen. This is going to happen. Is White his new butt buddy? Like I don't need this. I don't.
There's been no indication of that.
I'm saying he wants something bad to happen. Talking about
Yeah,
I don't know,
Slayer's
man.
goals have aligned time and time again, and then they disperse and do their own thing. At the end of the day, they're still affiliated in the same thing. They just have their own goals, and they can do whatever they
I didn't
want.
see it that way because
But you was slurping.
the way that White is talking is like the only reason why I'm even like kind of entertaining this is because the last clone that fused with me is not letting me act the way I want to act.
Hello?
Hello?
My shit just went down. What'd you say, bro? Pardon
I
me.
was thinking, remember when White became complete?
Yes.
Final clone was like there's basically one condition.
Yeah, because he just said it right now. He
He's saying I
said,
can't lay a hand on him because of the nuisance inside of me, which would insinuate if that wasn't the case, he would have bodied him already. So this is not our goals align. White is not.
How did that? But you
White,
said they're gonna become butt buddies.
yeah, like Karaka and White, and Karaka and Bam, new butt buddies.
Yeah, to where eventually he just like likes his personality, like charisma from Dio or some shit.
all right, but there's two things though. Hold on, just real quick. First off, an acquaintance and a butt buddy are different. Second off,
They're not. They're
fucking.
butt buddies. You know what's gonna happen.
Oh, heavens. And second off, fucking. I feel like.
Why'd you say it like that?
He said, "Oh,
Well, low key, like, I mean, I could be interpreting it wrong. Like, what if he like tries to fight this nigga and like his soul would just be like, nah, bro, like I'm gonna take my power away from you. And he not gonna be as like, is that what he means by that?
I
Or
kind
he
of,
means
I kind of feel like that would make sense. Like that's like, oh, if I try to do anything against whatever the conditions are, boom, split back up.
that's what I assumed. And like, imagine she just fuck around, flies into Bam, like, yeah, GG,
GG."
like.
Oh my goodness.
So that's what I thought that meant.
Listen, as long as he's clapping people and eating souls, I'll take it. But
The
But
eating
number
souls
two,
part is so raw. Shut up.
Karaka and White Adventures all with Bam. Oh boy.
You might be number 3, huh?
And look, let me just tell y'all this right now. In the webtoon games, the like Awakened Black March version of Bam and White is a OP team.
This boy talking about phone games.
Gotcha. Ooh, whoa.
I don't know, man.
Oh my
Some
god! I
crazy
got a
foreshadow out
level
here.
5 Bam when I rolled. Gotcha.
Hey. It's level 90. Stop playing with my name now. Get out here.
Nah, chill. My little cousin just turned 9 and she be sending me, gotcha. Ooh, I'm like, bro, stop.
Well, right. So Kanzam is no speech. This is Lord Kanzam, and Quattro Blitz is there, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed he was.
Wait, no way he actually is.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's right, bro. Literally right after White's talking, that's Quattro looking up.
Yeah. So Chang really dead.
Fuck that nigga. He's ass.
Yeah, but I thought Ko was gonna revive him. He's really gone.
Oh, and that's Mad Dog right there too. I just peeped my dumb ass. Wow.
So, yeah,
That's
he's there
Mad
with
Dog
Angel.
and Angel, yeah.
He makes
My
a little
bad.
speech. He's like, "Yo, we have to go get Yama." You know what I'm saying? We're following him. We're all like, "Let's
It's
go."
I'm mad, like, when you go down, like, and you see all the canine people, like, that don't even look like a canine. They look like a fucking whole bear with fucking, like a bear with ears. You know what I'm talking about? The fucking be looking up and shit.
I don't, one in the middle between the two like little observer things, like
Yeah, like, the fuck?
that's a bear people right there.
That shit make no sense, bro.
Yeah. So then after Paul explains to like his goons, I made a truce with them. We gonna go, rescue Yama, and he's like, you're the greatest leader the chaos people ever have, Lord Paul. Ooh.
Yeah. What?
Ooh. Paul, let's go. The new leader coming.
Bruh, any wow. Any panel with fucking Kun and Bam together walking is just go, bruh. Just go. Look at that. Look at these.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I mean.
Oh,
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, look at White. Look at White in the back too. I just peeped. Right in the Bam's hand.
He's like, I don't fuck with them. I'm by myself. I'm
Like,
alone in the group. Yeah, and then rack it up. Guerrero, Big Brain Shibisu, future Gold Swordsman, Hots.
Got rackety racks.
And yeah, they kind of explain the teleporting thing. I don't think it was hard to understand. We get it. As long as the two Mians, what are they called again? Mians?
Yeah, I think so.
Whatever
They're there.
I just call them fish arrows.
You just you eat it. Ooh, you spit out the other way, and then after, we already know in conjunction with Soul, Kallavan can kind of send you somewhere. So
Is that the first time we seen Bam make a face like that?
I don't think so.
Like with the what the hell? Wait a minute, you mean like the little joke shit? I never
No.
seen.
I don't think so. Maybe that literal expression, but he's made like gag like faces before. But maybe
Yeah, no, yeah.
yeah. They eat him. They go. And after, oh well, Vanko seems to actually remember the mission, and she's like, our goal is to get Yama to work with us because we gotta find out where Hadin Sung is, and go deal with that.
And yo, another thing too, fucking Yasratcha keeps saying lost mutts, or lost. So
Yeah.
clearly, they're that means they spread away from their family. So I definitely think that these motherfuckers Lopobia or something, because you know what I mean. There had to have been some maybe entered back or whatever. That
I
It's like
I'm hoping we
That's
get
what I
some insight into I think maybe if we see how him and Doom and Yasratcha met and whatever conversation happened, we can get some more insight into the overall.
I want to see how internal family feuds are
yeah.
That's
dealt
not.
with. Is it just like a hey, keep this shit contained, head of the family kind of let shit get swept under the rug, or the canine people eradicated, genocide type thing, and just nobody cares as long as it's underneath, shit within your family. So I kind of want to see how the internal affairs are dealt with, how shit kind of gets swept under the rug.
At one point, this man, uh, fuck, why am I forgetting names all of a sudden?
Doom?
Luffy.
No. Who's in prison right now again?
Hmm? Who's in
Bam's
prison?
master. Why did I forget his name?
Jin-sung?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jinsung
yeah,
Hop
yeah,
for some
okay.
respect.
Hey, look. It's too many goddamn Jins and Horns and Hoons and.
Alright, but there's only one Jin.
Hey, look, man.
And
Nobody
so
got
you-
time started. Either way, he completely just annihilated a branch of her family. He was like, "Yep, your whole line, bye bye."
Bye.
So I mean, and them being lost dogs, as I was saying, it makes sense before that Doom would have had to been pretty much a hound of somebody else at some point because he doesn't have the Lopaba family name.
Lopobia.
Lopabia.
Lopabia.
Well,
He doesn't have a family name, which means he's not attached to their family by blood. But he has their blood.
Well,
So it's
okay. Well, I'll say this: that's not entirely impossible, just because we do know that the Eurasia family, right? You know, the
Funsical.
they're still an off branch of the Eurasia family, even though they have the last name Fonsical.
Yeah, they could be a side branch.
So maybe the Bay
Baylords
Lords
and
can be
shit.
some kind of weird subset. Of the global
Yeah.
family. I don't know. I don't even know if CU cares that deeply.
We shall see.
I think it's more like the Baylords aren't exactly direct in the family, but they got blood from whatever family that was there that the original Power belonged to.
Yeah, the Yasratcha family is probably fucking with them. Let's fuck with these little dog niggas. Trying to shoot cut. And that was that.
Yasratcha family definitely the alphas.
Yeah.
Cats out here.
It also makes no sense that there's cats and then there's human cat. Discuss.
there's some literal looking dogs in that.
There's a literal big fat cat, and then there's a cat guy.
The question is Yashraj riding on an actual animal, or is he riding on a family member?
Or is that that could just be a fat ass cat, and you just don't like. So
what if that's a legit family member and he's just controlling it?
Bruh, this my uncle.
That's Grandpa. That's Grandpa. Meow.
Hey, Macarena.
That's Grandpa Garfield. That's crazy. What the fuck was I gonna say? I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, I forgot again. I lied. I didn't actually remember. I was still trying to. I thought by the time I finished that soliloquy, I would have remembered by then. Yama was punching himself, and he was feeling like, "Oh, I'm the leader. I didn't hurt him." Yada yada yada. And I like that. I like the kind of last flashback he has when everyone pulls up and he's like, "I'm all alone." He's like, actually, maybe I'm not. Protect the clan. And you know what I'm saying? And like they all pull up, and this nigga's just like, I smell dog shit. This guy's so fucking disrespectful.
He is just so disrespectful.
But
I'm
let's
not
talk
even.
about this thing because
Smell like dog.
we kind of spoke about it last time, but I still like we still can't figure out like, because my understanding is like to keep it safe, I go with the rhetoric that the oldest brother Doom is the only one who could share his power or create dog niggas, right? The Houndborns, because Yama's saying here, I can't share my power like my brother. I'm just a selfish bastard, can't do anything. But is that him literally being unable to or unwilling to?
I always took it as him kind of being unwilling.
So you think he can do what Doom does, but he just doesn't want to?
Yes.
Okay. How
we've talked about this, so I'm so indifferent on it. It could go either.
Yeah, I don't necessarily
Yeah,
like
it
it
can go
wouldn't
either
bother
way.
me. But I just,
It could go either way. I mean,
you're cool with either, so you don't.
yeah, I until he tells me, I don't think we'll really get any insight on it. I don't think it's super important, but it would be super cool to see him have that power, so he kind of understands a little bit more of how Yasratcha was controlling him. So that's why he is able to break free of it by like going to his peak form. You know what I mean?
Okay, what do you think, Joey?
Of what? No, like what you think of what? My bad. I dead ass didn't hear what y'all was talking.
Okay, so Yama says, I can't share my power like my brother. I'm just a selfish bastard who can't share anything. That's right, I'm all alone, yada yada, right? But do you think that's Yama being able to do what Doom does in terms of creating K9 people, right? And he's unwilling to do it, or is he literally unable to create K9 people?
I think he's unable. I don't think he's unwilling because, like, clearly, like, he just almost had a moment when he's like, they came for me. Like, obviously, he loves his people. Like, he loves them more than Doom. So it was. I don't see like it would be him like unwilling to. He's just more so like he said always like that lone pack. Like, I'm unable to. Or maybe there's like even a drawback to him giving power. You feel me? Like, Doom seems to do it effortlessly. Maybe if Yama does it, like, he specifically gets weaker type shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's like has to do with anything, but I just think he's unable to. I don't think he's unwilling because I feel like he would be able to. I mean, I feel like he would give them if he could because he fucked with his people heavy.
What about you, bearded Brooklyn fan?
I came in the middle of it. What was the question?
I'm so fucking tired of y'all.
I'm sorry, I was downstairs. My mom.
I know you were doing something. Well, this is the third time I have to say this. Yeah. I'm so fucking tired. Yeah. So Yama has a line here where he's like, you know, see now I lost the fucking bar. Where is it at? But basically, he says that he can't share his power like his brother does because he's selfish. He's a shiny thing. But is that Yama being unwilling to do it in terms of he can create K9 people like Doom, but doesn't want to, or he just literally can't do it?
I don't think he can do it because if he could, he would have.
Okay.
But but it kind of makes sense that he's like he doesn't want to like create unnecessary like civilians because like you know how like the K9 people just die, you know, they battle all the time, they just die. He doesn't want like just casualties left and right.
And then I like how the chapter ends. Lord Hassan is coming. That's why he sent me here. And he's like, yeah, chuckle. And that's how that chapter ends. Then we kind of have the last one, the Fast Pass group, 554 in total. And yeah, it kind of starts off with the. By the way, I gotta say this. I just gotta mention it. I don't know what it is, but any squad pit with fucking a Vacal in the middle, the drip go crazy. Like the way a Vacal's hair just kind of moving to the left, it's in the middle, like bruh, all around.
Bro, that's the sauce god supreme.
Then even like remember back in the last station around Caracas Heart when they were pulling up with Caracas goons, I'm like, yo, hold on.
Ivanka just looks so raw because with the whole Frankenstein look, like what kind of scary fucking shit of war have you been through, or are you a creation? Like what?
Yeah. Right, because she got that crazy ass scar on her face.
But it's completely two different tones.
Yeah, exactly. They're like pieced together.
Yeah, like,
you probably just said that. I'm sorry.
You never seen like always wearing full clothes too and gloves and. So
oh yeah, like a burn victim type shit.
Yeah, exactly. But anywho, that's neither here.
Yeah, we kind of spoke about this before we started, but like totally love the part where like, wait, why is Lord Yama like lying down like that? Like someone hit him, someone dared to hit him. No. He's just laying down because he's tired for a little second. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, but look at his face. He's kind of bruised. Like someone like, no, he was just tired, man. He had to hit himself to make himself. I'm like, bro, this gotta be weird. I'll actually cracking up when I was reading that shit. That shit was so fucking funny.
Get you a hype man like him.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a real thing. Like, no. Of course, no one could touch our goat.
After-
The fuck?
After Yama loses his arm, they're gonna be hyping him like a Shanks. That's gonna be Jordan in the background, just like, don't worry, he can make a Shinsu arm.
Like he bet his arm on the new generation. He didn't lose it, and yeah, I was just like, oh my god, these niggas. That's my goat though. Then he's Doom obviously makes eye contact with Yasratcha, and he immediately is like, yo, long time no see. Heard you was locked up. You back? I was like, fuck.
fuck.
He's in Jihad's army. No, Yamate. So he's like, yo. My very part of the chapter, he tells them to run away, get all the dog people out of here. And Kallavan is just like, why? What's wrong? He can control them.
Wait. Say it again. that used to be someone in here. We won't name them.
His name is.
Don't worry about it.
Joey.
Wait, Joey, what?
So yeah, they're being controlled now, and that sucks. And Doom kind of thought maybe he set him up, but then, you know, we spoke about this earlier too. We're like, it's kind of funny. It's like they're almost playing like, you know, Foresight Wars. It's like, I saw this future. I saw the future that you saw. Therefore, this future is the future that I wanted, but I saw the future you wanted to make.
I wanted you to see that future because the future that I needed you to see that future first in order for me to see my future correctly.
So yeah, he basically got played here. All the dog people in here. So now, basically, he has his
By the greatest adventurer to step foot in the tower.
Bro, that panel of Yasratcha saying, that panel of Yasratcha saying it's too late is crazy.
Yeah.
The eyes.
Yeah.
That's
eyes.
Crazy, bro.
And now I'm looking at the cheek a bit more. I do think it might be a scar. I don't know.
Telling you. But
it low-key disappeared.
A little tangent before we continue to talk about the story. The art real quick. The art
been super hitting, but low-key, this elders, I think he's a 5%. I think he's part of the Nation of Islam. A man named Kallavan. He got a man named Rahim. Shit kind of crazy.
Hello? And they continue to call Yasratcha a boy, kid. Shit kind of crazy. And then
for him to be a goddamn commander.
Yeah, so yeah. Now this battle becomes a lot more difficult because now like this it could be collateral if you're not careful. Like this would but wait. Oh no, hold on. Let me do something real quick before I say something.
Yo, his man keeps saying they. He's not saying him. He's saying they when he's talking about jihad. He kind of scaring me.
But it's like, okay, Kallavan kind of has the ability to teleport people. So could he could be useful here, I feel. Like, instead of hurting them, you just send them away. But but it'd be kind of crazy if his control is absolute. It doesn't matter where they go. He's like, nope, come back.
Yeah, if it was more area effect, that would be better, I think.
But yeah, so that's like, they're in like a dire situation there. But yeah, Kallavan got played. That's not my goal. But the arrow's still raw. Then if Van Kel uses a rare orb, and things just stops it. And this is kind of like we were talking about earlier, as in like, I feel like sometimes I feel like a Van Kel just should just be better than this somehow, in some ways. Like I said, I still don't think a Van Kel has gone all out in any capacity. It's just not a good look in my opinion. Like, she's constantly clashing with people that I feel like if you're really 60, you should just be like, this is not, like, I am a far fucking ruler. Put respect.
But even when she started going all out, didn't she get fucking sent to a different battlefield in the first place?
Yeah, that's what we were kind of talking.
Yeah, it's like,
there's no way. Yeah, there's no way that she can unless she has a contract with a floor ruler, administrator, something like, or she's on her own floor. There's no way anyone's gonna let her go full power. Literally, a floor ruler was like, "You're fucking up my floor. It's too hot." Like,
Yeah,
you were burnt. Everybody around her, like, hurting us with your flames. Like, you're detrimental to the entire fight by just focusing all your power on this one. So it's kind of tricky with Ivanka. I know what you mean though. Like, when you put top 60, like, boy, you better, yeah. But at the same time, I don't think she's let down with her
and
orb,
also,
insight, and ancient power. So
yeah, and she's never even seemingly got like, not trying to be funny,
yeah,
but like pushed back.
never been stressed. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not even like even pushed back. Like Doom blocks her shit, and she's like, okay. Like it's not like fuck. It's just like okay, like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I see both sides of it. It's just it's weird.
I think the telling line is that Yasratcha's like, it's not even the Eon class for Flame. Like,
yeah, that was kind of funny. That was kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, that was a little spicy. I heard there were some stronger flames that can burn literally anything in any Shinsu, but hey, that you didn't hear that from me.
He was like, dignity, shut your stupid ass up.
Yeah, I heard there was someone. You didn't hear that from me.
And yo, no funny shit. Ivanko definitely is an orb merchant. I love her though, but she is a big orb merchant.
Yeah, but I think that's one of the best forms of using a bang. So, and I think it also.
I'm not saying it's bad. She's still
in
my top 10. Still gold.
She does keep bullying that orb.
Yeah. Niggas talking shit. Flame orb, rare.
Wailing orb, baby.
That's just fun.
Ancient power.
I mean, even Sharon was like didn't do too badly.
Sharon. Oh, the bitch that got washed.
The first family member that we saw.
Yeah, the bitch that got washed.
Not Ari had. Not Ari Han.
Yeah, Ivanka was fighting 9 niggas by herself, washing them niggas.
She broke her lightsaber. That's a feat.
Exactly. That's niggas talking about. Ivanka's
a feat, and she didn't burn. She didn't burn when she got caught by the elephant. Everyone else was like, "Ow, ow!"
Wait, how are they like?
So, they kind of transformed into like this complete form, not fully complete,
but we're seeing the like at least the pro.
Yeah.
To it.
So the cat kind of snapped.
The cat was like.
Thing was like, oh, what the fuck? So,
oh.
Better fight me because I'm the king of the dogs, and yeah, so that should be interesting. Who do you guys got though? If you're a betting person, who's walking?
Dogs are more afraid of cats than cats are afraid of dogs.
All right.
Wait, what?
What?
No, I didn't hear his question. Because no, Ant's not wrong.
What?
Just
I've never heard that.
Just if you're like, let's say that they do have a 1-on-1 fight and they put it to the end. Who wins, Yama or Yasratcha? Who do you got? Who'd you bet on if you're a betting man?
Put a brick on Yama.
Like based off how it seems, like it should be Yasratcha, but honestly, bro, like I got Yama. That's my man.
I would bet on Yama, not because I'm a stan, but that I'm not letting go of that first generation statement. If that shit is real, you better win. That's crazy. Like that means
I still think his fear attribute is gonna play a role. Like
because we haven't, just like y'all said earlier, we still haven't seen him fully.
Yeah, I think his fear like attribute is really gonna play a big role in this fight. I don't think it's gonna fully like deter Yasratcha's fighting abilities, but definitely gonna be a little tricky.
And also,
for him.
let's say like just to say like if like somehow like they could learn how to break the spell, like it's big GG for Yasratcha.
Oh, it's a big GG, but I think it's still a GG for that goof because like I don't know. I think the others can hold back the canine people while he's putting in that work. But...
I think that'd be fine. Like I'm pretty sure this nigga like fucking. Like these niggas they're gonna have Yama, they're gonna have White, they're gonna have Ivanka, they're gonna have Bam, they're gonna have cool like
White's going with Bam.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just said some dumb shit. Forget what I said.
But Karaka should be there, but he's useless. Sigh.
Why?
Because he hates me. Okay, he just doesn't like me. He doesn't
That
like
nigga was going head up with Yuri, Buzz. Don't care.
That
Wanna
was
hear
that was an eternity ago. That Karaka died with the
You're
infinite
the
fast
greediest
line.
man
He's
alive.
gone. He's
He-
just a tin can. Okay, we got the VVS merchant with the hat with the new drip. Hold on, the hat kind of clean.
The beret, the beret, nah. Nah.
That's my goat, VVS merchant. This shit was just this interaction to me is just hilarious. He's like, I want to go help. What? You're a common soldier, yada yada yada. But I'm strong. Blow up the fucking mountain. We spoke about this earlier.
Yeah.
Nigga, like,
Who checking
who the
me?
fuck
Who
will check
running
me?
it?
I'm going to the wall, bitch. He's like, all
I'm
right.
a common shoulders. Still okay, buddy.
Like, who is going to tell me no? Right. So, it's like, all right, go ahead. And then we kind of see the flashback now, which I thought was really good, where he got demoted after his failure at the last station. They're talking about this punishment, and this is where they say, they talk about the commander in chief likes you so much. This is the only reason why your punishment wasn't that severe. So, like, yo, Hitman Adori, the
That
greatest,
goat.
the GOAT, ranked
That
higher
goat?
than some of the family heads. I mean, you don't know.
Literally a monster leading both the royal, specific jihad armies, the royalty, and the entire army.
She's like, I don't. You guys think we'll see her at any point soon or no? Just that's.
I don't think this arc, but I think like at the end of the arc, when kind of like both sides are wrapping it up, kind of chairman and their higher ups are talking about their next moves. I think we could see her kind of.
Yeah, because
She could be talking to somebody, whoever. If the commanders fail, like we have no idea what's going to happen. Like if the commanders fail right now, and they get, and this wall stuff is sorted out, and whoever's the most is brought out, and they don't on their side, I think Adora is going to kind of stop being nice. I don't think she's going to really, because I mean we can talk about it, but like Kallavan's punishment isn't as bad because of her. So.
Yeah.
Yo, and what happened to Yuri again?
Yuri turned herself
in like a goat.
No, I know, but where is she at now? She's
to talk to her daddy.
We don't know exactly what's happening, but they did say here that they're still trying to sort out like what to do with her because I guess the Ha family. Because anytime like someone important in their family does something, the family's gonna ride for them for the most part. Right?
Bro, Yuri is a goat. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Yuri
It's her great grandma
because
too. Like
yeah,
she's
the
really
Ha
fighting.
family's like they're trying to deal with the situation, and the Pobedal family they're like yo, they don't fuck with Jihad no more. We out of here. So
like easily like Idwan is the sauciest, Gustang's a menace, but as far as just like holding it down, like how Yuri is the goat. That's my bitch.
The snakehead baby.
Facts.
Yep, and the exchange with Yasratcha and Kallavan was cool because you could still see that Yasratcha's respect. Yasratcha didn't really care what their rank because he definitely knows how powerful Kallavan is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
That's
like,
the human collector. So
yeah, bro, that's dope.
Yeah. So they're on a mission together, and obviously if you're to like succeed, probably get his title back. But yeah, this whole thing is about the irregular, who find the last station. They're gonna basically create a jihad, like a coalition against the Jihad army, and people will rise with them, and they're not trying to see that. So this could be like the even greater war that Kallavan mentioned again earlier. So he's like, I want to fight him again.
Exactly, and I mean, like like we were talking about earlier, like he let Bam get away then, and this is the greater war possibly now, since if he stopped him at that time, none of this shit would be happening right now. So I figure this is kind of his last chance.
Yeah.
I don't think if he fails again here, I don't think we'll be seeing much from Kallavan. Unless he's not like directly fighting Bam, like he's fighting Ivanka or whoever it may be.
Yeah, because like I'm thinking like
I don't think there's gonna be like, oh, here's a third chance for Kyle to stop Bam. Here's a fourth chance.
Yeah, I was gonna say so. Like
for him to get punished like that, even though he brought Jinsung in, and
Shetty might have taken credit for it.
guess that is true, but I mean, I don't think was it her objective to even be there. Or,
Oh,
It
could have got
it
canceled
looks like
out.
she set him up, in my opinion, by pulling
yeah,
up
like
on his floor first, sending him there, and then
No,
got the
it probably
shrieker
could have got
sneak.
canceled out though. Like you took out Jinsung, but you let this nigga go away and started everything. So yep, you still get the
But
movie.
it's not even like Fug gave a fuck. So
Yeah.
like the guy
it
taught you
doesn't
something,
matter.
and
Exactly, they still don't care.
you interrupted my nap for this. I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah, and that's looks like close
Wait,
boys.
Bam,
So.
Bam alive? Yo, take these orders real quick.
Hold on.
So yeah, I mean the chapter ends. They all Bam and them pull up. This is the wall. They're all there. Will Iraq do something? We'll see. Fuck.
Nope.
White is kind of there to
Go.
be the help, I guess, the backup.
Ooh.
Because White is a second generation Slayer, so he's still supposed to be really capable, but I don't think he should be able to.
He's not ready.
Kallavan is still way too much, probably. But Bam's gonna beat him. He dances a bravery, get another power up, and then we're gonna move from there. Anything you want to mention from this chapter or the last couple chapters to wrap up?
Kallavan gonna get his shit pushed back.
Of course. And even if he doesn't, even well, you know how it goes. He'll find a way to make him win.
White gonna catch a body.
Let's go.
I'm gonna just say this. I think this is gonna be the first time that we see Haas actually fight.
No, we're still waiting till he. We're waiting till he gotta fight that princess.
I still have high hopes for him. If he don't body an REA family member one day, maybe.
Nah, he is, bro. Nah, he is.
Daughter. Ooh.
100%. He bodied that bitch. He gonna body the fuck out that little stupid bitch.
All right, thoughts on Arkraptor's daughter?
She better be bad. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not being a fighter, would y'all be pissed?
What do you think? She be like a tactician type shit, or like just important?
Observer. I mean, whisperer. Never know.
I mean, if she's part of the Arya family, I need swords. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that white hair is cute, but like I was saying, they all have like a shortcut way. Even what was at the name station? What was that Ari family?
No, that's someone else. That's the other family.
Oh, he's not from the Ari?
Wait, you said the girl, right? Or no?
No, from the name station. The dude that ran was fighting.
Iniesta, sorry.
Yeah, even he had.
Long
it was up in a bun, but it was still long white.
Yeah.
It's always long white hair. It's a short white cut. So once again, like we were saying earlier, we don't usually see like a random with white hair and then it's not connected. Somehow,
because
some
the
way,
family, their hair color is usually the same shade and type of blue.
Yeah,
for the
same
most part.
type. And hers looks like similar.
Yeah, it looks just like kind of Arya Hans.
Exactly. It's not like just some random white. It's like that like pure white hair.
Almost like the silver with the glisten in it. Like a little like
exactly
a
like a little bit of an outline.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Personally, like I'll keep it real with you. Like, it's cool that storyline is coming full circle, but I don't really care about it too much until I see how it's executed. Like, I wasn't like, oh my god, the daughter. I was like, okay.
No, I don't think anybody was. I think
some people were like super hyped, but like,
really,
I was like,
you don't even know why you would be hyped. I mean,
some people are just desperate for something. I guess I don't know.
Jesus, but I mean, I think it's like you said, it's fire to see something full circle like that, but
because that was that seed was planted eons ago. So like, that's
but I mean, I'm just wondering because this team is just random. Like aside from Ghost, who on that team is really a force? You know what I mean?
Apple. I don't know, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna
and whoa, the other one is an irregular. Like so,
Ghost running shit.
Ghost really running shit with an irregular.
But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't disappoint me that much, to be honest. But I would like her to be a swordsman. I like the concept with the RA family. To me, is really cool, just because when I really think about the fact that Shinsu gets more like liquid the higher up the floors you go, and you get a swigging swords and liquid like it's nothing. That's so fucking goat.
Goat.
So. It's raw, but yeah, these trigger chapters were good. Except maybe 34. I didn't care about that much too much. Like the one with the.
I've had a
Louis,
lot of
dang,
fun.
dang, no,
And
so like, you know. Anywho, any last words? Any last thoughts?
Bam out.
Bam out.
Bam out.
We love to go.